beautiful bookworm. Sorry, let's try that again. Hello, beautiful bookworms. Welcome to the last week of the Magical Readathon. I am almost there. I've told you previously in the last clip of the last vlog, but it was a little bit of a running, so I will retell you what I said. I finished Soichi by Junji Ito, and Soichi is another horror short story collection by Junji Ito that has as its interest in main character Soichi, which is this boy right here, and I love this cover. It's so creepy but also so fucking cool. And as Junji Ito's works usually have, it has a lot of lore, landscapes, costumes, and everything regarding Japanese culture, because obviously it's Japanese inspired and the author is Japanese. And because of that, I thought that since I had to read it to review it, it would be great to actually read it for the second Conjuration Challenge, which is a book that is set in another culture. So obviously Portugal and Europe is very different from Asian culture. And so I think that it's done, and it's done. And I started reading the last Conjuration book, which is an indie book. And at this time you've probably seen the cover of the book that I am reading and the start of it. But I am reading... Okay, you can see it, but I'm reading Broken Dolls by Mike Watson, which Them by Mike Watson was the first book that Mike wrote. If you don't know who Mike is, I'm going to leave the Mike's channel, YouTube channel down below. Mike is great. And his first book almost made me throw up. It's extreme horror. It was really well done. It was about how there was these creatures that could kind of clone humans that you knew, and then they invaded your home, and it was all of the best monsters, the worst monsters are human kind of thing, but with kind of aliens that could transform into people. Broken Dolls, I am afraid that it's going to kick my face even more, because it is about a mother and a 12-year-old daughter, which, oh my god, and it's an 86-page novella. I'm 13% of the way in, and nothing has happened yet, which just makes me think that the ending of this will be excruciating. Hopefully I don't throw up. It's also an extreme novel, so be warned that it's not for all the readers. But I'm starting it since I want to support Mike and his works. Probably be desensitized after this. We will see. It hasn't happened. Anything hasn't happened yet, but we will see. So I'm going to finish Conjuration, basically, and then I will only need to read the second for Spells and Incantation, which is Poisonberry by Lucy Holden, which I haven't started. And then I will go through Instagram, Goodreads, and YouTube to see what book is portrayed by a friend in there that I own, so that I read it, because it's the last challenge that I have to make, which I think is for demonology. So, welcome to the last week where I have to read 3 books. Oh dear. We will see. I have faith, since Broken Dolls is only 86 pages, and if I don't throw up, I'll be able to just read it fast. So yeah, we'll see. Beautiful bookworms, today is the 25th of August and we are half and a one day into the last week of the Magical Readathon. So I have started Broken Dolls by Mika Watson, but I haven't read a lot. Simply because yesterday I was watching Downton Abbey and there was this really aggressive episode, and I was like, okay, this is my extreme thingy for the day. I can't read anymore about horrible things. And so even though nothing has yet happened at the 13th% mark of that book, I decided to stop it a little bit, and I did made some progress on Poison Berry, which is the one for spells and incantations. So I'm currently, I believe, like 20 pages into this, and this is a 180 something page book, so doing some progress. I had forgotten how much of a chaotic situation we were left in the second book, but I'm really enjoying it. I really like these paranormal vampire romancy things because, you know, they always find a way to surprise me with all of the things that the authors plot and point. But this is kind of a little bit of a slow burn. Nothing still happened between our main heroes, if you know what I mean. They want it. They really want it. And I want it too. But this is how we have to live. To say that today we have a lot of things going on. I'm going to my treatments as per usual. I'm also running a little bit late, so kind of going fast. Then I have to go to my healthcare center to just do some x-rays. Well, I'm not going to do them today. I'm going to schedule them. And after that, I'm going to take out the trash and then possibly work until I die in my thesis. No gym for me today. I have to work out the mind, if you know what I mean. Hopefully read a little bit more of this. We'll see.
Give you my jacket, think I'm the perfect guy. Barely know you, but all that's on my mind is the feeling of you and I get ahead of myself sometimes. How did one night become a whole damn week? All the red flags I didn't wanna see, now I'm questioning you and I way too ahead of myself sometimes. Wide awake, pretend I'm still asleep. Feel so fake with you right next to me. We should say it out loud. There's no way in hell this works out. Should we face it, or should we just lie together? Lie together. Lie together. You were gone when I woke up in your bed for the first time. I took a real deep breath. I ignore all the warning signs. I just get way too attached sometimes. You're making coffee, but I'd rather have tea. Just one more thing, you don't know about me. I'll get back in your bed tonight. Let's just ignore all the warning signs. Wide awake, pretend I'm still asleep. Feel so fake with you right next to me. We should say it out loud. There's no way in hell this works out. Should we face it, or should we just lie together? Lie together. Lie together. We both know where this goes. I'm no good for you, and you know it too. We both know where this goes. I'm no good for you, and you know it too. Wide awake, pretend I'm still asleep. Feel so fake with you right next to me. We should say it out loud. There's no way in hell this works out. Should we face it?
Guys, I'm just doing an update because I found a purple ice cream. Yes, I did. And I'm very happy about it. Hello beautiful bookworms, good morning and welcome to the 28th of August. So August is almost over and so is Magical Readathon. I am behaving good. I have read, oh, okay. Crossing the streets. Let's run a little bit. Good for your health at 8 in the morning. Okay, as I was saying, I'm behaving good. I'm almost done. However, the last challenge will prove to be really difficult. We will see what happens with it. So I did finish on Saturday Broken Dolls by Mika Watson, and what can I say? Let's go through parts then. So initially, everything was okay. Everything was fine and dandy. I was enjoying, trying to understand more about our characters. I was kind of intrigued with the initial quote. It had to do with Funny Games, which if you haven't watched that movie, that's a horror movie, please watch the original, the German one, not the American one. But that is a great movie with some mind-fucking plot twists and somewhat cool storyline, but it's about home invasion, so I already knew that reading Mika's book it's going to be like that. And I had read Them by Mika Watson, and I had really enjoyed it, even though there was extreme horror content with rapes and things like that, which I hate in books when it's used for shock value and just to gross things out, because it's something that can happen to either anyone, you know. And I hate it when it's put in books just for that. But since Them had a really prosaic writing and had a really cool plot point, and it was kind of like survivor horror, and it was about humans being the worst monsters there is, I let it slide. I liked it. I even give it 4 stars because I felt like Mika deserved it. This one, I couldn't. It was me, obviously. People that are used to reading extreme horror probably loved it. Good for them. But no. So, I'm sorry. I had to go to my treatments, but as I was saying before, I almost DNF'd this book. I didn't for respect to Mika, because I do believe he's an amazing content creator and he's a really cool person. And his writing is beautiful. So I kept on reading, but I skimmed pages, I stepped over scenes, because it's just a violent home invasion with a mother and a minor, and it's just... I couldn't read it. I didn't want to read it like that, and I finished it. I did. And so my indie book for Conjuration, it's complete, but I don't want to read anything like that again, and I did not enjoy it. I did not. I'm not going to get into a lot of the story, but it's just too much, which is perfectly okay if you like that type of thing. And there are some people that read extreme horror to deal with trauma and past situations. That is totally okay. And if you're going to read something, read Mika, because at least he has good writing, you know. But yeah, it was not for me. I'm almost finishing Poisonberry as well, by Lucy Holden. I am on page 126. It has 186, so probably today it will be done. And then I just need to read one more book that I don't know what's going to be, because it's the first book that I see on Instagram that I own. We will see how that goes. Welcome again to the 28th, and welcome again to I still need to read one book. So, I'm currently on page 136 of Poisonberry, almost finishing it. It's like 50 pages. yeah, it's like 50 something pages until I finish. So I'm not very worried about this one. It's going to be fine. I am very worried though that the next one that I have to choose is like the first book that appears on Instagram. I have added a clause for myself, which is the first book that I own that appears. But I am hoping and praying that it's not too big because it's the 28th and I only have 3 more days to read, and I'm counting today because this one will be done in a jiffy. But it will be fine if I had only 3 days to read a big book. I could do it in 1 day or even less. That's not the problem. The problem is I have to work as well. So I am going to record my Instagram in my computer so that you guys can see what appears first and I can be held accountable. Okay, so we're doing this. No book here. There are some book. Wait. Okay, I don't have any of these, so I don't care. This is not a book. This is also not a book. This is not a book. This is not a book. This is not a book. Not a book, not a book. Okay, I thought this was going to be easier. This one I don't have, so I can't read it. Oh, what is that? Crown of Midnight? Because I just got that book. Wait. It is! I read Throne of Glass already. Crown of Midnight! I am over the moon about this. I really, really wanted to keep reading the Throne of Glass series. The only problem is that book has like 400 and something pages. And I only have 3 days. 4 days, kind of, if I start today. But I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Held me accountable. I'm so very excited. And actually, I've just joined it in my haul because I just got it yesterday in the book fair. This couldn't be better. This could not be better. It was fate. It was totally fate. So, I'm gonna go grab it. I'm so happy. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. You can tell that I'm happy, yeah? Here she is. I'm very happy. Let's go, girl. You're coming with me. I think I can read this in a jiffy. This was so fast-paced and so easy to read, at least Throne of Glass. Very excited for this. Behold, my last book for the readathon. Good morning. I have just woken up. Welcome to the 29th of August. I have started Crown of Midnight yesterday, and I'm currently 70-something pages in. Really liking it so far. Really liking it. There's more intrigue, there's more mystery, there's more things going on, and my cat is eating. And yeah, I cannot wait to continue reading this. It's great. I don't know why I resisted so much. It's great. Hey guys, so I'd be kinda terrible giving you my updates. I don't remember mentioning that I finished Poisonberry yesterday, but if I did, here I am again saying that I finished this. I really enjoyed it. I already left a Goodreads and Amazon review for this one. I am loving it. I'm so happy that I still have 4 more books in this series, and I am planning to do a series review when I end them all. Not quite sure how my priorities are at the moment, but yeah. I also wanted to tell you that I'm already already on page 120 something of Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, so very hopeful that I can actually finish this in the days that I have left for the readathon, and it's my last book to be finished, so very happy. I'm also enjoying it quite a lot. There are so many things that are going on and everything is happening, and there's political and mysteries, and I was already spoiled for something, which now I'm kind of sad that I do know, but I don't mind because I want to see how that gets found out. So very excited about it. I have been working relentless on my thesis. I am nearing 80 pages. It's like 73, but I'm still going to write something today and tomorrow, so I'll probably finish this with 80 pages or something. Then I will send it to my supervisors to start correcting, and on Thursday I am planning to already be going to the faculty to actually work on my data treatment that needs desperate work. But yeah, after my ugly face in my pajamas and all of my working thingies, say hello to a beautiful kitten. He's all. Hola, lindo. Oh, he's so cute. Our neighbors are being so noisy. He's all. Ai, que bueno. É uma festinha pra meu menino. Uma festinha pra meu menino. Good morning on the 30th of August. So this day and another to finish the Marvelous Readathon, and also to get into September and start spooky season. Which, I mean, I live in spooky season throughout the entirety of the year, but I get so happy when September rolls around and then October, spooky season for life. But I just want to tell you that I'm going to my treatments again, as per usual. Today we're going to start a series of physical exercises that are very common to be used in the gym to relax the muscles or to begin an exercise. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go, if I'm gonna do them accompanied or if I'm gonna do it alone, but it's exercises that I'm not very confident that are going to change anything for my back problems, but yeah, so Crown of Midnight. I am on page 150, which is somewhat problematic since it's 400 and a lot of pages and I only have 2 days, but I'm gonna try to read a little bit today. I have to work still, but if I can work as much as I can in the beginning of the afternoon, maybe I can have the rest of the day to work, even though I'm gonna go to my back treatments in the afternoon as well, and then I have a dinner with a friend, but it can happen. It can happen. Also, as you probably already have seen, you're having this vlog on a Sunday, if I'm able to do it right, and not on Thursday or Wednesday. But that's just because, you know, I wanted to fill all of the days. I wanted to just put all of the week, and I didn't want to just film 2 days after it, so I'm just going to film until the end of the readathon. I cannot forget to upload how many pages and books I've read, but today I haven't brought any books since I'm going to be doing exercises, and I cannot wait. I'm actually loving Crown of Midnight. I have no fucking idea. Spoilers, maybe? Everyone has read this, but maybe. Why Kale hasn't told Selena that he fucking loves her. And she the same, you know? Selena, not Selena. What? Okay, yeah. That's it for me. Going to treatments. At least it's sunny, although it's very cold, as you can probably see. So bye-bye. Hello, beautiful bookworms, and welcome to the 1st of September. I know yesterday I haven't filmed anything because I went to work. I was there, I was working, and so I refrained from filming, but I just wanted to give you this update telling you that I successfully have read everything that I had to for the Autumn Equinox of the Magical Readathon, and I am so happy about it. My thoughts on Crown of Midnight was even better than Throne of Glass, and I cannot wait to start Air of Fire, because everyone is like, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, they're not so great. When you reach Air of Fire, you're going to love this series, or then it's not for you. But I already love it. I loved it from the first volume, so if Air of Fire is that great, you know, there will be no turning back for me, which I don't think there is at this point. But I already knew the big reveal about who she is, though. But I was still very happy. The dynamics, the relationships, the everything. I was just so happy to read it and have the opportunity to do so. And let's not forget, it was a book that I got this month that I actually read this month, which it's not usual. So this is me wrapping up the Magical Readathon Autumn Equinox. I'm going to be doing a wrap-up of all the books that I read in August as per usual, so keep sharp for that. And that's going to be all for today. So happy readings to you all. Bye!